Number 9.
Now let's take a detailed look at the Beatles in mono. This, of course, is the Beatles mono box set released on September 9th, 2009. The set contains all 10 original studio albums that featured a dedicated binaural mix, and all mono tracks are digitally remastered. Hearing is believing. This is the Beatles, remastered. Here is a view of the front of the box with the Drop T Beatles logo and green apple. And here's a view of the back of the box with the Cut Apple logo and the official website of the group, in addition to trademark and licensing information at the bottom. The cube-like box contains an inner tray which easily slides out. The CDs are stacked upright in chronological order and are easily accessible. The box itself is made of a high-quality, sturdy cardboard material with a glossy sheen for that extra touch of class. The mini LP replicas are excellent, extremely well done. Here's a look at the individual albums included in this set. Please Please Me, With the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Magical Mystery Tour, The Beatles, White Album, and a 2-CD set called Mono Masters, which closely resembles the Past Masters discs from the original studio recordings stereo box set. There are 185 songs, remastered for superior sound, all beautifully presented as cardboard sleeve mini LPs. As an example of the care and attention to detail given to each album, let's take a closer look at Please Please Me. For starters, each album in this set features an excellent laminated cover. The colors and images on these pressings are really crisp and sharp. Where the original UK LP is presented this way, the mini LP covers wrap around the back with 3 fold-over flaps. This replica detail was carefully produced to minimize gaps in the corners and provide a spine title which is perfectly aligned. As on the original LPs, the mono identification label is present, as you can see here in the upper right-hand corner of the Please Please Me front cover. Each mini LP comes in a resealable outer sleeve to protect the album covers and prevent discs from slipping out. Inside the album jackets are reproduced paper sleeves, made to appear as they did with the original UK release of the LPs. And within each paper sleeve is a rice paper sleeve, which provides extra protection for the disc itself. The disc faces feature reproduced original labels. In this case, the much sought-after gold Parlophone label. Without a doubt, these are excellent pressings and an extremely well-done collectible set. Since this collection does not include individual booklets with each album, a 44-page booklet is provided. The booklet includes an essay on the important role that these mono mixes played in the Beatles' recording career, and an additional essay provides a track-by-track rundown on the recordings contained in the Mono Masters 2-CD set. Also included are some rare photographs, a track listing for each album, and composition, production, engineering, and remastering credits. Not included in this set are the following albums, only included in the original studio recordings stereo box set or individually. Abbey Road, Let It Be, and Past Masters contain stereo-only tracks that were not released in dedicated mono mixes during the band's active years. Yellow Submarine is also omitted for the same reason. However, the album is partially represented in this mono set, as I will explain further on in this video. Let's take a look at the rest of this collection. Here we have With the Beatles. Note the nice glossy cover, it looks great. The disc also looks great, featuring the standard Parlophone label that will carry over from this release through to Sgt. Pepper. Next up is A Hard Day's Night. Of course, all of these albums, except for one, are presented as the original UK versions were. Up next is Beatles for Sale. This mini LP is presented as a gatefold sleeve, just as the original LP first appeared in the UK. Moving on to Help. Rubber Soul. Revolver. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is a real highlight of this set. There are some extra goodies included with this edition. There's a gatefold sleeve with that famous portrait inside. And included are a replica of the cutout sheet that came with the original LP, as well as a replica of the original psychedelic inner sleeve that was designed by members of the Dutch design collective and band The Fool. Magical Mystery Tour, of course, was originally a US Capitol release, which combined the UK double EP of the same name with singles from 1967. This is a fantastic, very detailed presentation. Its gatefold is made of heavy cardboard. The cover is pasted on as it was on the original Capitol LP, and it includes the 24-page full-color picture book pasted into the gatefold. The Capitol label on the disc looks great and is the only disc in this set to feature it. The White Album is another highlight of this collection. It's flawlessly well done. The official album title, The Beatles, is embossed perfectly on the front cover, and it's a top-loading gatefold. A mini replica double-sided poster is included, mini replica portraits are included, and the discs feature the Apple label for the first time, as was the case with the original double LP in the UK. Finally, a collection of songs not featured on any of the studio albums. As alluded to earlier, Mono Masters is a parallel 2-disc set to the stereo Past Masters. The entire first disc of Mono Masters features the mono versions of the same track listing from Past Masters. Disc 2 for both Past Masters and Mono Masters feature the same track listing for the first 8 songs. Thereafter, the track listings change. The Ballad of John and Yoko, Old Brown Shoe, and Let It Be were not released in mono, and therefore are exclusive to the stereo Past Masters set. However, exclusive to Mono Masters is the inclusion of time period prepared mono mixes of a never released EP featuring the 4 previously unreleased tracks featured on the Yellow Submarine album and Across the Universe. One minor but unfortunate complaint is that the Beatles in Mono box set does not include the mini documentaries DVD included with the stereo box. Otherwise, this is an outstanding box set and is the favorite in my collection. I highly recommend it.
That was fab.